Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to learn one of the most important concepts in C Sharp and .NET development, and that is delegate. Now, whenever someone asks in an interview, what is a delegate? Most developers immediately answer, a delegate is a type-safe function pointer. But then, if you ask, what problem does a delegate solve? Many people struggle to answer. So, in this video, we are not going to memorize definitions. Instead, we are going to understand why delegates were introduced, what problem they solve, what a delegate actually is, single cast delegates and multicast delegates. And by the end of this video, you will have a strong foundation before moving on to advanced delegate topics. Let's get started. Before understanding delegates, let's understand the problem they solve. Here, I have a program class and a main method and the add method. Now, if I simply run the application, it will provide me output add method call. Here, main method calls a add method executes, then control returns back. Now let's create another method, and if I run the application again, it will provide me output subtract method call. No issue. Now here's an important question. Can we store a method inside like a variable? I mean, can I write something like no, the compiler will not allow it because methods are not variables. Methods cannot be stored directly as a value. Methods cannot be passed around like data, but sometimes we need that capability, and that's exactly why delegates were introduced. Let's understand with a real world example. Suppose we are developing an HR software where a new employee joins the company and we need to perform several actions. For example, suppose we have a static method create employee. And inside this method, we have to perform several actions like send emails, create login, and generate employee ID. It is fine and it will work. But now, tomorrow, the client says, please also send a WhatsApp notification. And we have to modify the code. Later, they say, stop sending the emails. Then again, we need to modify the code. The system becomes tightly coupled. What if we could decide dynamically which method should execute? That is where delegates become useful. Delegates allow methods to be treated like that. What is a delegate? Now let's define a delegate. A delegate is a type-safe function pointer. Let's break this definition. Function pointer means a variable that points to a method, and type-safe means only methods with matching signatures can be assigned. If signatures do not match, the compiler gives an error. That's why delegates are safe. Let's create our first delegate. This declaration means any method assigned to this delegate must return void and accepts no parameter. Now, let's create a new method. Hello, and inside that I will simply return a console write line hello from delegate. Now inside main method, I will assign my delegate del equals to hello. Notice something important. At this point, hello method is not executed. We are only storing the reference to del variable. To execute the method, we have to write del parenthesis semicolon. Now, let's run the application. And the output is hello from delegate. Congratulations, you have just created your first delegate. Now, let's create another method. Set it in get number. Return 10. Now, if I try to assign this get number method to my del object, I will get an compilation error. Why? Because our delegates expect void method, but get number returns an integer. The signature do not match. This is called type safety, and that's why delegates are known as type safe function pointers. Now, let's run the first type of delegate, single cast delegates. The first type is single cast delegate and the second type is multicast delegate. Single cast delegate means one delegate points to one method only. Example, if I have delegate void notification and inside method we have send emails, email sent. Now, if I run the application now, it will provide me email sent. So, single cast delegate means one delegate and one method. Now, let's move to the most important topic, multicast delegate. Multicast means one delegate can point to multiple methods. Now, let me create several methods. Send SMS or send WhatsApp. Now, inside our main method, I will assign two more methods to my delegate with simply plus equal to send SMS and send WhatsApp. That's it. The plus equal to operator adds method to the delegate's invocation list. Now, if I execute The output is email sent, SMS sent, and WhatsApp sent. So it means one delegate call and three methods executed. This is called a multicast delegate. Now, if we have to remove one method, we can also remove methods from this notify. How? Let's write notify minus equals to send SMS. Execute this now. I have only email sent and WhatsApp sent. So SMS method no longer executes. It is very useful in real world applications. Think about our HR application. The employee is created and we want to perform email, SMS, and WhatsApp. Instead of writing hard code logic, we simply attach methods to delegates, and if we need a new notification type, then we can attach methods to our delegate, and if we need to remove one, we can detach it. It is very flexible design. So let's quickly recap what we have learned today. Why delegates were introduced, what problem they solve, what a delegate is, type safe function pointers, single cast delegate, multicast delegate, adding methods, removing methods, and in the next video, we will learn anonymous methods, lambda expressions, and you will see how modern C Sharp uses delegates everywhere. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your fellow .NET developers. Thank you. See you in the next video.